So, I know you've been hurt, right? I know you've been traumatized. Look, you're dealing with the mother wound, you're dealing with the father wound. If you don't know what these are, please check them out. You've been served breakfast by some boyfriend. I get it. You've been hurt. You're dealing with a lot of pain. And I apologize. Even though I'm not the cause of your pain, I am sorry that you're going through all of this. But I have a question. How long do you plan on sitting in this grief, sitting in this pain, and using this pain as an excuse for you to behave badly? That's one. To not progress, that's two. And basically be in this situation that you're in. How long? Listen, let me tell you a story. So I've always been big, okay? Always. Like, I've always been Obolo since I was a child. Ask the people who have known me since I was a child. I've always been plus sized. Now my father and his siblings are very tiny people, slim, small people. My mother, whilst I was growing up, was plus sized. Now, even before I was born, my mom and my dad had their issues, and so they weren't together. Okay. As I was growing up, anytime I would go to my dad's, he will make jabs about my size and try to blame my mom. In fact, not try. He would blame my mom. Like, every single time my size came up, my dad's story was, I'll say this in Ghana and then I'll translate. She ne oh mami ni they know that way like one thing dan ridiculous. I know like one thing never no share. Every time he would say this, to wit, as for this your size, the fact that you're big, I blame your mother. When you were little, she would give you a tin of Cerelac a day. That is why you are fat. Okay. Every time I would go back home, I would tell my mom the story and we would laugh about it. It was never a big deal. Like, I'd say, hey, please, your husband said, ex-husband, your husband said you are the reason I'm Obolo. You used to give me one tin of Cerelac every day. Like I said, ridiculous. Every time my mom won't say anything, she'll say, and then she'll laugh. She'll say, and then she'll laugh. Not that many years ago, this incident happened again. And she said, okay, even if I used to give you a tin of Cerelac a day when you were a child, now you are an adult. How is it still my fault you are Obolo? Crickets. Exactly. Listen, I tell you this story to point out to you that you, who has recognized right now all of the traumas that you're dealing with, all of the pain that has been dealt to you, you have a choice, because like my mother said to me, I am an adult, and by this time, even if this was because of something she did to me as a child, as an adult, me too, what have I done about it? So yeah, my question to you is, as an adult who has recognized all of the pain that you have been dealt with, all of the trauma that you have been dealt with, all of the heartbreak that has been done to you, the breakfast that has been served to you. Yes, I get that. And like I said, I'm sorry. But at some point, you are going to have to take responsibility of yourself, take actions to heal yourself, and get better and move on. Because you see, the people who caused you all of this pain, the people who traumatized you, those who've given you the PTSD, all of that, they've moved on with their lives. Sure, you get. If from my previous video about narcissistic families and all of that, yes, if that is your trauma, your family is moving on with their lives. They are living their lives. If your trauma is from an ex-boyfriend, I am sure that by this point, or ex-husband, I'm sure that by this point, Charlie, he has moved on and is living his life. If it's from an ex-girlfriend, same. Mother won't, father won't. Your mother or your father, if they're still alive, are never about to apologize to you. They are not about to take responsibility. They're living their lives. You are the one who is stuck in this place. And at some point, my love, you are going to have to take responsibility for yourself, get the therapy that you need, heal, and get on with your life. I'm sorry if this hurts you, but it's the truth, and you're going to have to hear it. Those of you who reach out to me, I tell you that you reach out to me because you know I will be objective and I'll be blunt with you. Sometimes bluntness is what we need. Sometimes we need a non-invested person to tell us the truth, to call us out and tell us the truth. I give tough love here. That's what I do. Yes, I love you, but I love you toughly, and I tell you the things that you need to hear. And so please, darling, when are you going to own up and say, okay, this was done to me, but this is what I'm going to do to get better? It's time. Like I always say, guard your heart, guard your essence, guard your spirit, and stay safe out there. Love you.